Today is the first day of trial for a Palisades Park high school student who's charged with punching another student on the school campus last year. But should students face criminal charges for a lunchroom brawl? Joining us now to discuss this question is Bergen Record reporter Kibbert Marcos. Kibbert, why is this case unusual?
Well, this case is unusual because it involves the prosecution of a high school student for an incident that occurred inside a school. And according to his attorneys, to the student's attorneys, it's a matter that should have been handled by the school and not by police and prosecutors. This debate has been going on for some time now. I mean, on the one side, you have folks who say police are getting involved too much in schools, and that even minor infractions like a scuffle in the cafeteria are being prosecuted as crimes. And the other side of the argument is that school safety is a serious issue, that schools have an obligation to keep their students safe, and many times they've been criticized or even sued for not providing enough safety. So the argument goes that it's better to err on the side of safety, especially in the face of the problem of gangs, the problem of bullying, and the like.
Right, that's definitely a dilemma there. What's the reaction at this point within the Korean community?
Well, according to the community leaders that I spoke to, there seems to be an uproar in reaction to the prosecution. There's a large Korean and Korean American community in Palisades Park, and many of them seem to believe that this is unnecessarily harsh. One community leader told me that Dong Seung-an came from Korea in 2008 and began living with his mother. A year later, he moved out because they had some kind of falling out, and he has since been supporting himself. He's been supporting himself ever since he was 17 years old. He's 19 right now. So he goes to school until 2:30 or so, and then he works until 11 p.m. He works about 40 hours a week as a cashier at a grocery store.
Does the community feel it's race-related at all, that he's being targeted because of his race?
No, I mean, his attorneys insist that this is not a race issue. Obviously, there's in situations like this, there's it's like to raise a question of fair and equal treatment. What his attorneys say is that he's never been in trouble with the law. He has a clean disciplinary record, so it's not like there's a pattern of violent behavior, and that this is just too harsh.
What's expected to happen at the trial today?
The Korean community leaders have said they expect several dozens of supporters, possibly up to 200 people to attend the trial. An is charged with simple assault, which is a disorderly person's offense. There will be witnesses will be heard and possibly a verdict.
All right, thanks so much for joining us.
For more